Hello, this is Alex from phpacademy.org, and this is a video tutorial for the New Boston. Now, in this tutorial we're going to be covering comments inside PHP. Now, if you've programmed before in any other language, you'll understand how important commenting your code is. This could be in large chunks or commenting single lines just to show yourself and other programmers what the program does, and maybe just add notes for copyright reasons or anything else. Now, I've created this extremely simple and basic PHP script, which basically just outputs hello world to the browser. Now, obviously, us looking at this, we know exactly what it does, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be commenting it just to let anyone else that's looking at it understand what's going on. So, the first type of commenting is just single line commenting. So what I've done is I've pulled this down a bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 forward slashes. Now you can see that as I type text, my text editor's changed this to italics and it's turned grey. Now this is just a standard notation for my text editor to show me a comment. This just makes sure it doesn't interfere with the readability of the code. So you'll probably find that whatever text editor you're doing that, unless you're using something basic like Notepad, it's not going to show you. But in this case it does. So I'm going to comment uses echo language construct to output the text hello world to the browser. So that's a simple comment that shows anyone that's watching this what this does. Now what we can also do is we can add comments directly after lines, as long as they're not obviously before anything important like this code. So for example, if I was to put 2 forward slashes, this is automatically now commented out and that line of code won't run. But this is also useful if you were to run through a program and you're debugging it. You could just quickly put some forward slashes and test different parts of your code and remove parts of your code that you didn't want to run. Now let's say I want to add up here a little bit of information about this page, who it's created by and the date. So I want to create a long sort of paragraph, or a short paragraph in this case, of just text explaining about the program. Now to do this I'm going to use a forward slash and then an asterisk. I'm going to come down a few lines and I'm going to type another asterisk and then another forward slash. Now you could see then, just while I was typing that, this text down here was going grey. Now that I've ended that, everything inside here is going to be regarded as a comment. So you can see that this is a lot easier than doing this for several lines, because you may want several lines to write on each line, but obviously the easier way would be to use this notation. So now what we can do is we can write some information inside here. So we could just pop the date in, and that's just a lot better way, and it looks neater as well. Obviously you could bring, say, this up here if you really wanted to. It's entirely up to you, but anything between this and this is going to be regarded as a comment system, and these are one-line comment systems, or comments, which can be placed either above, below, or after a line, but obviously not before, because that's going to render your code unreadable by PHP. So that's commenting in PHP.